Welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. In the last episode, we found the Doughboy headquarters at the request of the mailbox kid who wanted snackle cakes. And now we've beat up all of the Doughboys except the leader, and we found the leader now. So here we are. The leader of the Doughboys, identifiable by the fact that he has a greasier hat and more rivets on his jacket than the other Doughboys, if not by the fact that he's in the manager's office, doesn't notice you when you enter. He appears to be focused on several large piles of wet bread dough lying on the ground around him. If you were interested in the history of the Ocean City baking industry, this shelf of receipts would be a treasure trove. You are not. The boss Doughboy has not taken notice of you yet, but he's probably not so dense that you can get any closer to him before he does. Approach him. What the? Who the hell are you? Halva isn't really bread. Fine. Get the halula out of here then. What's halula? It's a sort of Chilean flatbread. I feel like you're really scraping the bottom of the biscuit barrel with that one. You get out of here right now or I'm gonna beat the crepe out of you. Ooh, that's much better. What are you doing with these piles of dough? Not that it's any business of yours, but I'm perfecting my recipe for bread golems. Soon I'm gonna be running this town. Oh yeah? You and what army? Me and my army of bread golems. Were you not listening? I probably shouldn't let you get away with this. You'll be lucky to get away with all your arms and legs. Rise, my minions, rise! He waves his arms wildly, and the bread dough around him congeals into two large bread golems. Ow. Stop hitting me. Alright, so obviously first we're gonna rock the dough baby because you can instantly get rid of dough babies by rocking them. Rock them. Shelly! Stop hurting my turtle! Get bread sliced. Or reed sliced, I mean. Get rocked again. And then stab a bread golem. You've got 4 hit points left, and you'll go down to 3 at the start of your next turn. But you'll go down to still 1 at the start of your next turn. Well, Obi! Get him, Dad. And then stab this guy. You won! Looks like those golems were only half-baked. 7 XP, Ciabatta's pants, and 3 more flour. Excellent. Do I have pants? These increase mysticality. What did those other pants do? Anything? I don't remember. Oh, they increase my HP. Well, having a higher mysticality means I do more damage. That seems more important to me right now. This desk. Rifle through the boss's desk. Ooh, I got a dough baby recipe and 66 meat. Oh. I guess once you slither through the one door... Well, whatever. Let's go see Marvin. A well-dressed man flags you down. Excuse me there, my good lass. Might you have a match on your person? I'm afraid not. Well, that just won't do. What if you should have cause to set something alight in the future? Here, take one of mine. The man tips his hat to you and scurries off before you can thank him. What a strange exchange. There was somewhere I needed a match. Shoot, I have no memory, though. Any luck getting those snackle cakes? I'm really jonesing for... whatever it is they used for frosting. Yeah, I finally found some. Here you go. Thanks a million. Here, take some meat for the cakes, and also I'll give you some sitting tips. Nice. Thanks, Marvin. Oh, I got extra moxie for being an expert sitter. Nice. I have 39 right now. I could get more item and more meat. That does seem like a good thing to have. But I would rather get this one. This is the thing that I've been desiring for a while now. Right? Yeah. Where was the guy who wanted the matches? Somebody asked me for matches. Was it a Goldthwaite? Was it in the... Was it in a science building? Ooh, I can make some potions. I can make ghost juice. Or I can make aqua mortis. I can't remember who wanted a match or why they wanted a match. Let's go check out Brewster's because it's the new place. As you're walking through Ocean City, you see a couple of stranded motorists trying to change a car tire. Their efforts aren't amounting to squat though because they don't have a jack. Apologize and leave. I'm not strong enough for that. They're called tulips, but in this case there are 3 of them. Wait a second. There's some invasive manna lichen growing at the base of the flowers. You scrape it off. Hey, there's a message in hobo code. Nice lady, but you only like salesmen. Oh well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you got some translation practice. The door isn't locked. Head inside? Sure. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Listen in. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with all you acting like panicked schoolchildren. Miss Brewster, you gotta call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime. And I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Someone has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file up the stairs, abashed, but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the woman. Excuse me? Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Or, well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder? Yes, it is absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. May I help? My name's Artemis Twinleaf. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novels. Hercule Poirot jokes. What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Alright, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently. I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you'd better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so that no one else would mess around in there. Alright. Not a crumb to be found on the dining table. Miss Brewster keeps this place spick and span. A little note next to the phone that says, do not use phone. Oops. Tiny oil paintings of previous boarders. The radio plays agreeable music at polite volume. This potted flower saw nothing. The bathroom door is locked. Upstairs it is... Ooh. Only Miss Brewster's allowed into the kitchen. Go up to the second floor. It's a communal hat rack, but nobody's using it at the moment. No, I meant to go up, not down. Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. They'll be safer with you. Extra high heels. The two pointy-leafed plants are holding the frondy one hostage. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket you use for things that won't ever need to be referred to again. You step into room 3C and discover, holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. And, like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Holy Jesus, there isn't this much blood inside a person? Let's find out. Nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Speaking of, I have 2 fishing rods, right? Okay. I keep seeing the bleed damage and thinking that it's like that other game I've been playing, Darkest Dungeon, where it's like for a limited time rather than just, forever. Nothing interesting about the bed except that it's next to a massive pool of blood. The window's locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. An ordinary wash basin. There's no clues here. There's also a mirror. Fish. Clean water. Checking myself for clues. Hi, Artemis. Hey there, good looking. Aw, what's wrong? Why, I oughta... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Ugh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I'll just assume this looks good. Ah, yes, there you are. Oh, wait, can I change, like, my face? Oh. I see. But if I want to stay on a smile... The wardrobe is locked. This throw rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. You roll up the rug and... Whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned onto the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram, and it even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Great. Like, regular old murder wasn't enough. A creepy occult ritual circle. There's little blobs of old candle wax and everything. Let's go tell Miss Brewster that much, at least. Well, Miss Brewster, I've had a look in room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually, an occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way, yes ma'am. Well, I've always felt the lodge's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your lodges involved with the occult, do you know? I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Alright, 2D it is. You knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. I'm warning you. I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell derringers, right? That's right. Yes, you should buy one. There's a murderer on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay, so we need to find the sunglasses man. Nobody's in there. You knock on the door and a salesman pokes his head out. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, it's something. Thanks. You knock on the door. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Thanks. This one? You knock on the door and a salesman looks out. Hello? Who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep it to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. You knock on the door and a salesman opens it. Yeah, something I can. Oh, hey, we meet again. Oh yeah, you're the sunglasses guy. That's me, baby. What can I do for you? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but all I can tell you about them is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. No problem, thanks anyway. Okay, well, I'm confused and this episode's long, so I'm ending this here. We'll see if we can solve it in the next one. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Why am I doing that? Bye bye.